Welcome to my YouTube channel, Marie's Country Life. Hello friends, today I'm going to unbox another kitchen appliance. I think it's very helpful, and you can do juicing and making jelly, that kind of thing. But having a tool or an appliance that would make your job faster is good. So my husband has found this a kitchen appliance that would be very helpful to make my juicing faster. Like for juicing, what I'm trying to say is juicing for making jelly or jams, like mostly jelly, because when you make jelly, like say grape jelly, it's mostly the juice of the grapes that you want to thicken. So it's kind of hard to do that when the fruit has seeds, like say muscadine or anything, let's say tomato. You cannot It's hard to put tomatoes in a regular juicer without getting the pulp into the juice, so it's mushy. So this one will do the job to separate the pulp and the juice naturally. So this is called a juice steamer and food steamer at the same time. A fruit steamer, something like that. So it's a combination. It's a very good one. My husband was the one that looked for this and has got a lot of reviews, good reviews. This is made in Finland. Okay, it says here, thank you for your order. It's Mehu-Liisa. Mehu-Liisa is the brand. It's made in Finland. And as you see here, it says here, Mehu-Liisa. It's got a lot of good reviews, that it's very efficient and it does the job. And of course, you don't have to have a fruit steamer for you to be able to make a fruit jelly or something like that, because there are other ways that you can do. You can do manual, you can do steaming on your own, but this one here comes handy. You do have to spend money on this, but I think it's a good investment. So I'm excited to use this. Oh, that was difficult. It was so tight. So anyway, it says here, Mehu-Liisa steam juicer and also a food steamer at the same time. I'm excited. Let's open this. See? And of course, it's stainless. We like using stainless because it's easy to clean. We like using stainless steel, especially in cooking or anything that it requires processing, because stainless steel is easy to clean. And also, food does not leach the stainless steel does not leach or mix into your food, and it does not change the flavor of your food. And this is, of course, it's a little pricey. It's $189 when we purchase it, but it's worth it, I can say, because as we've read some of the reviews, that the people that homemakers that have used just the traditional way of doing jelly, it takes them 3 to 4 days just to make jelly. But with this fruit steamer, it separates on its own and it's quicker. It only takes 3 to 4 hours. That's a big time saver there. So here's the manual of Mehu-Liisa fruit steamer, and it comes with it has instruction, and it also has recipes on what you can process. Pretty much any fruits that are soft and hard, or it has seeds, you can make jelly, and you can easily use this steamer. And this is the hose. Let's see here, yeah, the attachment. The hose is where the juice pass, or it drains out using this hose, because it's the connector. Anyway, I'm going to try this and I will show you the video, of course. See here, it's neat, because what I've done usually is making jam. So jams, the difference between jam and jelly, jam, it has more texture, it has more flesh of the fruits. Jelly, it's purely the juice of the fruits. Anyway, although I have tried once before with the jelly, but it's because it's time consuming. And now that I have this appliance, I will make more jelly for sure. So this is the pot. It says here, caution, do not let water pan burn dry. You have to put water here so that it does not burn the bottom. So this is the bottom pan where the water sits. And here is the steamer. This is, see here. And this one is where the juice is gonna be. Here it is. The pot itself is a good size. It says 4 liters. And also here, yeah, this is also 4 liters. It sits right there. And this one, first this, the pan where you put the water, and then this is where the juice is gonna be. This is where the fruits are going to sit. You put the fruits here. Okay, I think it's pretty easy to use. Then here's your cover. And if you don't want to do juicing or something like that, you can use also the pot, the bottom one, like that. You can use this as a regular pot. It's really good. It's a good quality one. It's heavy. So for almost $200, I think it's a good buy. It's a good investment. If you like fruit preservation and anything that you want, it's really handy. Okay. And of course, I have to try putting this because this middle section here, the middle section is where you put the hose. You attach the hose. So that, let me see here. So you can easily drain out the juice. So the hose, I just attach it to this one here. It's like a spout. It's connected. And this one here, the other end, you just pull this cap. And you put it here. There's a slot. And you just put it back. And this one you can hook right there. So while it's steaming, you have it here. And if you're ready to pour the liquid out, if you want to drain the juice out, you'll just lower it and then unplug it. Here you go. So the section, this one here, the first layer is called the water section, which is 4 liters. The second section here is the juice section, which is 4 liters. This one here is the steam section. The steam section is 11 liters. Okay, and of course the lid. I'll just have to read the instruction. And that's it. Again, it's Mehu-Liisa. It's model 312. It's made in Finland. Okay, I look forward to using this. So today I will be using my Mehu-Liisa fruit juicer and steamer for the first time. I have some grapes here that I want to make grape juice of for making grape jelly. Make sure that you remove the rotten fruits. You can also remove the stems if you like. Some people don't bother removing the stems. They just wash the fruits and then they steam them right away, especially if you have a lot to steam. But I'm only processing a small batch, so I will remove the stems. And make sure that you rinse or wash the fruits thoroughly. Next thing you do is fill with water the bottom pan of the Mehu-Liisa steamer. Make sure that you put enough water or fill the pan with water and check the water level each time you start a batch. It is very important so you know that there's enough water for boiling. And make sure that you put your stove on high so the water will boil quicker. And next, you put the next compartment, which is the juice container. Make sure that you align the spout and there's an indentation where the spout sits. So make sure that you line it up so that the pan and the steamer will not wiggle or wobble as you put the top compartment. On the very top pan, it is where you put the grapes. You fill the top layer with fruits, or in this case, the grapes, because this is what I'm trying to steam right now. You can fill the steamer up to the rim as long as you have enough space to put and place the cover on. Okay, arrange it well, and as much as you can, fill the top layer with fruits. Don't forget to connect the hose to the spout. Make sure it is fitted snugly and make sure that the end cap is on so it prevents juice leakage or spillage. Make sure that you elevate the hose, and there is a hanging thing. It's the hook that you can attach or you can hang onto the handle of the pan. It prevents it from moving, and make sure again that the hose is elevated. Okay, and make sure that it is safe and it's not touching a hot stove or an eye because you don't want it melted. After attaching the hose, turn on the stove on high heat, and at this point, if the water is starting to heat up or boil, the hot steam, it will help cook the grapes. It will separate the juice from the pulp. Once the water boils vigorously, the steaming process will go fast. The grapes juice will separate from the pulp, and you will see it in the saucepan. The grape size will change significantly, and so is the color, from dark purple to more brownish. Using a pot holder, you can check the juice carefully. Make sure that when you do the steaming process, that you use the correct tool because your safety is your priority. And depending on the amount of fruits that you put in the steamer, the steaming process can take up to an hour per batch. But usually it will only take 30-35 minutes once the water boils. And you will know, because if there is more to squeeze out, then it's up to you. If you only have a small batch to steam, it will not take too long to get the juice out. You can use a spatula to squeeze out more juice off the grapes. But if you want the pure grape juice and no pulp, you need to be gentle as well so you don't get the pulp into the juice. You can use a spatula or something else to squeeze out, but I find the spatula to be very convenient in squeezing out some more juice. When the steaming is done, and once you completely squeeze out the juice from the grape pulp, slowly and very carefully open the end cap of the hose to drain the juice out. Obviously, the receiving container will have to be on a lower level for proper gravity flow. Carefully guide the hose and hold it steadily to avoid spillage. You have to hold it gently and make sure that it's aiming the receiving pot properly. You will see the juice come out of the juice pan, and it smells good. Once most of the juice is out, you can lift the juice pan and carefully drain out some more to empty the pan. You can use a different pan or a canning jar if you intend to preserve the juice in jars. Again, be very careful when you do this process, especially when you transfer the hot boiling juice from the juice pan to a different pan. The fresh grape juice can be used in making grape jelly, or you can drink the juice once it's cooled off. You can also preserve the grape juice concentrate by freezing it. You can also preserve the grape juice using the water bath process. Just make sure that you follow the correct and safe way to can by water boil process. Once canned or jarred, the juice will keep in the jar for several years, as long as the seals on the jars are still intact. I hope this video helps you understand how to use a fruit or a food steamer. Thank you for watching. See you next time.